And welcome back to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. Give this video a like and subscribe to the Inland Empire Media Group YouTube channel. Here we go, right into the winter sports season, and we're talking some high school basketball here. I hope last week on Sports Weekly, you had the opportunity to watch our interview with Indian Springs boys basketball coach Brandon Taylor and Coach Jonathan Chaney, who just joined the program this season. They've got big goals this year, not only league titles, they've won several the last couple of years at Indian Springs, but now they want to chase a CIF championship this season. The Coyotes tipping off on the road against Redlands. Let's see if the Coyotes can live up to all the hype we've been hearing about them. A big road test against the Terriers. There's Coach Chaney in the middle of the huddle there with the Coyotes. Pick things up in the first half. It's going to be Colin Gregg, the hoop and the harm. There he is on the ground. Big basket there for Redlands. But Indian Springs was up by 2. Later, it's going to be the Coyotes. David Notagama, the jumper, and he was fouled on the play. Big-time bucket by Notagama. Back the other way with Terriers. It's going to be Sean Wimberly. He's going to give Redlands the 1-point lead on that basket there. But back come the Coyotes. This time it's going to be number 5, Christian Smith, driving inside, hangs, and gets the bucket from close range. Good job, Christian. Then it's going to be Isaac Castro. Going to find DJ Ellington on the wing. That's a deep 3. No problem for DJ. Knocks it down. Indian Springs up 20-16. Then it's going to be Notagama. 2 more for the Coyotes. This would be a back-and-forth battle. Redlands would make it close against Indian Springs, but the Coyotes win this one. Final score of 51-48. They also picked up a big win against Jurupa Valley, so a couple early season wins for Indian Springs here to tip off the new season. All right, from Redlands and Indian Springs over to Arrowhead Christian. The Eagles taking on Alta Loma, and look at that, the best seat in the house. They got a couch courtside out there at Eagle Arena for the ACA games now. And they got a good look at one of the better games that we had in the IE with the visiting Alta Loma Braves taking on ACA. We picked things up in the first half, and it's going to be ACA's Garang Ngodi. From close range, goes in from just inside the free throw line, and from close range, he's automatic. 10-6, ACA on top. Then later, it's going to be Tyler Young. Pulls up from around the elbow, hits the jumper there for ACA. They were on top by 6, but here comes Alta Loma. They go up big time. Blake Moses. This is going to give Alta Loma, let's see, an 12-point lead, a 12-point lead in the second quarter, and then it's going to be Caden Bloom, 4-3 for Alta Loma. Alta Loma would grab a big double-digit lead, but ACA would storm back to make it close at the end. The final score in this one would be Alta Loma edging ACA by a final score of 71-68. One of the better games that we had in the area. All right, from high school hoops to college hoops. San Bernardino Valley taking on Fullerton. And this was 2 of the top teams in the state going head-to-head. SBVC was up 32-27 at the half, but it's going to be Fullerton winning 73-69, the final score. Darius Carr, had 23 points for the Wolverines. Kimani Davis added 15. Jason Hilliard, he added 11 points as SBVC falls to 4-2 on the season. And they've had a very tough non-conference schedule. They already played City College of San Francisco, which is one of the top teams in the state. So is Fullerton. So that was a real battle for the Wolverines, getting battle-tested here in non-conference play. Also, congratulations going out to the SBVC volleyball team, hosting and winning their first playoff match in more than 20 years. In fact, I think Sports Information Director Bill Norris said 2002 was the last time they hosted and won a state playoff match. So congratulations to the Wolverines. They beat Riverside City College in 4 sets to advance in the playoffs. Congratulations to them. And head coach Robert Van Sant, your Inland Empire Athletic Conference Coach of the Year. So congratulations to him and SBVC, but the season is not done yet for the Wolverines. Best of luck in the second round. They will play on the road at Moore Park this week. All right, and finally here in this segment, we want to talk a little cross country at SBVC, the men's team and the women's team at the state meet. We had a chance to check in with SBVC head coach on the men's side, Jim Radigan, to talk about his squad. The goal going into the state meet was a top 3 finish. They finished third in SoCal. Coach was thinking they could finish at least third at state as well if they all ran their best races, and guess what they did? So here's an interview with Coach Radigan leading into the state meet, which happened this past weekend.
Yeah, definitely. And our goal was, after taking fifth last year, to come back, work hard, regroup, and go for top 3 at SoCal and state, and we've accomplished half of that already. Expecting wet conditions on Saturday, but as I tell my runners, it's going to be wet for everybody. So we're looking forward to it, looking forward to just a great meet and going out there and doing the best we can.
You know, doubling up for the conference championship, the men and the women, was that a pleasant surprise? Were you kind of expecting that? What did you think about that?
Expecting it. Our women's team is coming up. We only have one sophomore, so we returned 6 of the top 7, and we were out recruiting this weekend and trying to get more kids in for next year. So it's always rebuild, reload every year.
And then that SoCal, the men came in. What place was it?
We were third.
Third, yeah.
We edged out RCC by 10 points. We've been battling them all year, but we were ranked 7th going in, and I told our kids if we run together, kind of keep as a pack, we should do really well. And Kevin Nava took 4th, and just had all of our other guys really step up. Jacob Mendiola is really coming on strong at the end of the season, which is the right time to come on.
And he's the steeplechase guy, isn't he?
Yeah. He was 3rd in state in the steeple, and I wouldn't be surprised if he made All-American and finished top 14. He's really running very well.
Well, we've got an update on SBVC. The men's cross-country team did, in fact, finish in 3rd place at the state meet. Congratulations to Coach Radigan and the guys. Vinny Quiros finishing 7th overall at the state meet, which gives him All-American honors, the first All-American cross-country runner for SBVC since 2018. So congratulations to the men's team. 3rd place at the state meet. The women's team came in 21st. All right, when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG, we're going to recap the CIF Southern Section football semifinals. We had one team from the Arrowhead Athletic Conference reach a CIF championship game. That's next here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.